it really is simple as this for Jeff P. Jeff P is having a hard time identifying talent, especially international, um, as well as in the draft. And with that being said, we don't have the Sky don't have any picks. Well, I think they have one pick in this upcoming draft, or I don't know, but I just think that it makes sense for the for Angel as well as Chicago Sky to move on, because it's clear the Chicago Sky has a way that they like to do business, and we know Angel ain't selling for no, for no okay, we gonna get better next year. You know what I mean? And you don't see that nowhere in sight, because you have a guy in Jeff P that's young and trying to figure out how to be a GM, even when he's and with him not even being qualified. This is first term as being a GM. So I just think it makes sense to rank up as many draft picks as you can, and it makes sense because Camilla is the type of player that the Sky like, as far as Camilla probably ain't gonna say, like, as you've seen that over the last 2 years, she not gonna say too much. She not gonna press them. Now I'm sure every player have their breaking point at some point, but right now that hadn't been the case. So it's easier for them to stay with Camilla because she fits like the player that they want. That's not going to really speak out or press them. And with Angel like, no, like it's about winning. We should be about winning first, and I'm talking about winning big, not win no 8, 9, 10 games a year. She wants to win, be in the playoffs. And like I said, Jeff and Mike Alter just really content with how they do business. They got a championship, so they not, in my mind, I feel like they not pressed to make moves or do something out of the ordinary. That's why, Schluter is real comfortable for them, and that's why I say, it's just best that both parties part ways, because like I said, the Sky want to do business with being El Cheapo, and Angel like, no, I want to win right now, and this should be a mindset. You know what I mean? That should be a mindset.